The term déjà vu originates from the French language, which means already seen. It's a feeling of having already experienced the exact present situation, even though you are experiencing it for the first time. This occurrence is observed in almost 80% of human population. As a result, given that a significant amount of individuals have experienced this phenomena, there is a curiosity about its underlying causes. Deja vu is a complex and still not fully understood phenomenon. Several scientific theories have been proposed to explain it, but none have been definitely proven. So, in this episode, we are going to hang out a bit discussing the key scientific theories and factors associated with deja vu. So, let's find out together. The first scientific theory is memory retrieval delay. One prominent theory suggests that deja vu occurs when there is a brief delay in the brain's processing of information. It's as if our brain encounters a new experience but briefly faces a glitch and processes it as memory recall. This can create the sensation that we have experienced the current situation before. In 1965, Robert Evron proposed that deja vu is caused by delayed signals for neurological processing. The next one is dual processing theory. This theory proposes that deja vu happens when sensory information is processed in two different brain pathways simultaneously. One responsible for automatic processing and another one is for deliberate and more conscious processing. When these two pathways overlap, it can create the feeling of familiarity, thus deja vu. The third theory is mismatches in neural signals. Some researchers believe that deja vu occurs when there is a discrepancy between sensory input and the way the brain interprets and stores that information. This mismatch can lead to the sensation of deja vu, where a new experience feels like a past memory. The fourth one in our list is the holographic memory theory. Snow and Lidson proposed a holographic explanation of deja vu. Memories under this hypothesis represent a unique pattern of neuronal activity. This theory suggests that deja vu might result from the brain retrieving memories in a way that makes them feel like they belong to the present moment. Specific cues or similarities in our current environment trigger memories that seem out of place, creating the deja vu sensation. The hologram theory posits that human memory is like a hologram, coherent as a whole, but whose parts are less precise. According to this theory, we experience deja vu when our current situation incorrectly identifies parts of a hologram memory as matching current experience. This process would be similar to identifying a person incorrectly in a blurry security camera picture. The studies by Kovacs and team have shown that deja vu experiences may be associated with increased activity in the temporal lobe of the brain. Efron found that the brain's sorting of incoming signals is done in the temporal lobe of the brain's left hemisphere. The temporal lobe plays a key role in auditory processing, production of speech, speech comprehension, and recognizing languages. Moreover, it also plays an important role to recognize objects, to memorize speech, and to form visual memories. The clinical reports published in Epilepsy Research and Treatment by the researchers at the University of Leeds show that some patients who suffer from the temporal lobe epilepsy report experiencing deja vu almost as a sort of warning before an epileptic seizure event. This experience is a neurological anomaly related to epileptic electrical discharge in the brain, creating a strong sensation that an event or experience currently being experienced has already been experienced in the past. The next scientific theory is memory consolidation. Some researchers speculate that Deja vu might occur during the process of memory consolidation. This is when the brain takes new experiences and integrates them into the existing memories. The sensation of deja vu could be a result of this process. When a glitch occurs along the pathways of consolidation, the perception is disrupted and is experienced as two separate messages. The brain interprets the second version through the slowed secondary pathway as a separate perpetual experience, and thus the inappropriate feeling of familiarity or deja vu occurs. The final scientific theory of our list is the implicit memory. The research conducted by Anne Cleary, a deja vu researcher and a psychology professor, has helped to generate some support for this theory. Through her work, she found evidence to suggest deja vu can happen in response to an event that resembles something we have experienced but we don't remember well. Maybe it happened in our childhood, or we can't recall it for some other reason. Having undergone 7 key scientific theories, it is essential to note here that deja vu is subjective and challenging to study scientifically. While these theories provide some insights into the phenomena, no single theory has been universally accepted, and the researchers continue to investigate this intriguing experience. The exact cause of deja vu remains to be a topic of ongoing scientific inquiry. As you made until here, you must be very curious to know more about how human brain functions. You could find more of these topics here, and I will see you there.